see a Kaja or some kind of setup for the Bennett's Rage and also the Renner's Apathy, but there is none.
All right, it's a proper front-to-back composition for RRQ.
They need all the wins that they can get to clinch that playoff spot. What's gonna happen? Let's see this in a second.
Let's see, folks, as we dive into the Land of Dawn for game number 2. This time, Chorizo on this X-Borg. Also, Ray on a signature pick in the Fanny.
Signature Fanny pick for Ray. Definitely a lot more mobility and kill pressure. Watch out for that level 4 power spike into a pickoff. But I think RRQ definitely are familiar with that threat because they themselves can kind of use these assassins as well. But look at that, Shevin. That's the matchup in the EXP lane. Like you're saying about earlier, it can be okay, but the early game poke is going to be brutal for that X-Borg.
This rotation, Rin's walking up. It will also be Azura who takes it away.
Good take there, even though it was a 3v2 for the side of RRQ. Dewa United with a small win.
Look at what Skylar is doing though, keeping the wave relatively in the center so far. Now clearing it altogether. Going for a level advantage play, but look at his emblems by Indigo. You can see that Dyron still going with the Wilderness Blessing to just rotate a lot faster with the Thrill as well. Whereas for Chorizo, agility to try and match that movement speed. But of course, he's going to be a bit outmatched. And in the gold lane, you can see that's a weapon mastery for Azura, expecting this game to go late to get intense. Whereas Skylar is the one running the Master Assassin to really just get that lane domination.
Yeah, good lane here. I think it's quite similar to the Terizla matchup too, yeah? X-Borg getting the dub against Khalid.
But Dyron is setting up the wave pretty okay here. It's going to be pushing towards him, so we can safely collect all of this EXP and gold under his turret. Unless Ray wants to go for a crazy dive, deny it. Won't be available though. Khalid is just way too risky to try and make that play on.
First crucial objective is coming, and Tsujin is already on the case very early, and Ray opted to go for the purple buff. Why is that though?
He has to. Even here, without level 4, Dyron just goes straight at it, and it is going to be the rush from RRQ HOSHI.
Oh! Raging Sandstorm, Eternal Guard from Uesa! Cannot handle that damage! The composure coming in from Dyron, he was in a tight situation, man. But when he knew he's got that power spike in level 4, time to turn the tables.
Dewa United just wasn't expecting that. It just started so slow. It's a slow burn to level 4. Then RRQ just immediately exploded. Ray, knowing that he can't really go for anything else on the other side, just goes for a bit of a trade, goes to try and steal away the orange buff, so a small victory there. But looking at the stat, oh, hang on a minute.
Ray deals some damage, Rin's just flickering out.
Was a really good dodge. Once again, the composure coming in from the RRQ members, man.
Wow.
Rin's ice cold on these mages, dude. Never really seeming to panic, even when he gets caught out of position like that. Now it's back to the waiting game, and for RRQ, they're getting more and more prio on the lanes with the clear, and it's looking kind of difficult because both EXP and gold lane technically is doing better for RRQ. The mid lane is the only spot where they can kind of make it happen.
Real world ablation. Oh, the Terrify connects. I'm
offended! What deadly catch, Enoch! What was that? That was the best cover possible on that time. There's literally nothing that could go better for RRQ.
Oh my goodness.
Disgusting.
Oh, and he wants more. He wants Azura next to the gym. Crab Claw Cannon. That's a flicker from Azura. Okay, no chase. But oh, I don't think you want to stay here. Azura, that is Enoch who can walk up again. Who has the I'm offended? That was ridiculous.
That was so good. They will use so many resources to guarantee that they can get to Rins. They know that the flicker isn't up.
Oh
but
no.
The outplays are just too good. No purple.
And Enoch stops Ray. Flickers out the safety. Mueza coming over to taunt. Enoch still able to survive now with the regen. 2Ks. Has to burn the flicker to get to him. And Mueza escapes with a sliver of HP. But Turtle has spawned. Up top, Skylar wants blood. Debuter's passion coming down. Dyron wants to go for the dive. Knows he doesn't have the flicker. Dyron will die, but it is traded gold lane for XP. Rins again. Wow! Getting the Terrify mid-air. Real world manipulation. Not enough to...
my God.
This is some crazy stuff. Gila Rins.
Insane. Like again, 3 times in a row, the composure. Not panicking when it's on, you know, the condition is not on their favor at all.
Not even close as Mueza tries to do something right here, but RRQ, they can go and burst down the turtle immediately. So Rizzo's doing a good job elevating the winning lane, but he's just losing in the rotational battle.
Oh no, Tyron is actually winning it out this time around, so Rizzo doesn't have the last insanity anymore. Dyron just goes and says, "Ain't even Chana."
Here's a code for our new application Go Play as well. Right on the screen, take advantage of that. Get all the value you can, because right now, RRQ is taking all the value that they can. Going in for a play, Dyron 1v2 though.
All good should be, so has the flicker, gets bursted down. Avatar the Guardian coming down, good flicker. Dyron, he knows, he's just casually walking down. This is typical Dyron, he usually lives with way less HP.
And the top lane 2 Skylar making use of that pressure that Dyron deals, or the attention that he gets.
Wow.
Easily takes it, but this is ridiculous. Ooh. 96%, by the way.
And perhaps, Dyron just never dies, guys. This guy is immortal. Okay, he died once, but that was different.
No, wait. He got the flood armor
Calm
buff.
down. Okay, he's calm.
I thought he was just legit gonna go straight for a dive. But look at the rotations though. There was a wave there for Dyron to collect, but no, he zones away Azura, and Skylar comes in to collect the wave. He's 2 levels ahead yet again, by the way. But before talking about the gold lane, let's talk about the EXP lane here in the player head-to-head by our new application GoPay. Dyron with the higher KDA. Sorizo just doing better in the farming business, but in teamfight participation and in flexibility, Dyron, dude, is top tier with the presence around the map, with participating in these fights. And again, the coordination to ensure that Skylar gets maximum value is gonna allow this Natan to really snowball off into a massive threat in the mid game.
I'm sorry, man. This is Dyron's on a Khalid. It's like Helkert and Beloyski. It's like Skylar, Prime Skylar on a Claude. Like, this is worthy of a ban.
I agree. That's why we've been saying for a long time, man, Dyron, if you think anyone is impressive in MPL with a Khalid, we just haven't seen Dyron. Raging Sandstorm K's almost getting locked down, still able to escape Dyron. Revitalize doesn't even matter. Skylar just obliterates him. Diamond Fennec coming down as the last insanity. Will be able to deal with the eat up, but no, he flickers out. Oh, it's a flicker forward to Skylar, still able to survive, but gets burnt down by Chorizo.
Oh man, finally, kind of an equal trade from Dewa United, even though they're gonna concede on towards the neutral objective here. Dyron still scouting the situation. Oh, Ray. Oh, let's see what's gonna happen. What?
Purple buff. Contest Jin took the turtle without the retreat, and he will be able to retreat this time around. Dyron gonna get gunned down, taunted up as well. Dyron, can you escape flicker? Avatar the Guardian dodges away from it, gets gunned down. Oh, goes into Raging Sandstorm to try to get a trade. Finally, we see him punished.
By the way, there was a pickoff towards Rins by Azura in the mid lane.
That's overstaying. It's a bit too much. Look at this, RRQ immediately sending off members to stop the push. And just like that, Dewa, they can get a couple of kills. They're able to actually equalize on the gold deficit, so good on them. But the main problem is that in the late game, they don't exactly outscale RRQ. Are you there now, Chorizo?
Faraga armor completely gone. Eternal Guard luckily not connecting. Chorizo with immortality.
Oh man, but look at the gold lead though, Rashi. It's definitely very doable here for Dewa United. A whole different story from game number 1. They actually equalized on the kill count as well. So it's not looking that bad for Dewa United at this point. There is a lot of hope left for the gods.
It's Sorizo just diving in and being a bit of a problem here. The fact that he goes with the last insanity to the whole backline, you can't really stop him from doing so either. So you're just forced to tank up some of the damage. But as you can see, the gold lead is still in the right hands. The jungler, Sutsujin, is ahead in levels, and Skylar is 1,000 gold ahead. Only with the steel leg clips as a defensive measure against the assassin. So Dewa, like you said, Shevin, has a great chance of kind of doing something. But man, Ray, too slippery on that Fanny.
Smell something there, something stinky. Ooh. Now RRQ, where's the, pull the trigger here.
That's Rage. Edok going in for the Iron gets tackled and taken out there. Eternal Guard onto Muezza. That should be a trade. Skylar. Oh man, Revitalize. Doesn't matter.
Oh, a trade for the Roamers. Not really looking that bad for Dewa United. They lose out on Muezza. 0-4-5 so far. But you have to see the whole picture, man. He's been doing a lot of work. Just like a Hylos, taking all the damage.
You have to remember that for RRQ, if they lose Edok, Dyron can still frontline very, very reliably and still go for the engages. The same thing can't be said for Chorizo, the other frontline coming in for the side of Dewa. So Dewa's going to be careful going for those trades and see the bigger picture. If they trade 1-for-1, but with a critical member, they can lose it in the initiative to the neutral objective. Look at this.
Okay. Up and around, 5 members here. Ray not there just yet. Wishing man, McKay's frog armor. Puts it down. Avatar of the Guardian coming down from OSM, but he's going to be caught in the deadly catch with the real worm. And inflation comes down, and it doesn't matter. Tyron jumps into the back, goes out for Chorizo. He has an immortality though. That's a kill. He got the crab claw cannon. The bounce. Ray in the back, looking for the kills, able to find a cut through, and Skylar goes in, and a terrified from Rins. Saves Skylar again. What is Rins made of?
Just when you see the light of day for Dewa United, it is still a nightmare for them. 2.3k goal lead for RRQ, and once again, they're forced to concede the neutral objective for RRQ. Oh, okay. Others gonna pull the trigger right away and stole it.
Dude, Rins though, the nerves of steel, ice running through his veins. At every single fight, despite how chaotic it looks, he just knows exactly what he needs to do, what spell he needs to save for who. Instant replay right here by the Samsung Galaxy S14 series, the official tournament smartphone. Look at the backline, dude. Keys, he has the range, but he's a bit too far up. There's gonna be damage coming through it. Tsutsujin getting the bounce off, and Ray attempting to just go and clean up in the backline, but he gets caught. That's the Vexana issue. When this hero first came into the scene, into the meta, the big issue is that all these assassins just immediately get denied any kind of chance on diving in due to how long you can get locked by the Terrify and the knockup with the Eternal Guard. Rins showing again the real benefit for the Vexana, aside from just that massive damage.
Speaking of massive damage, the man you see, the man of the hour, Skylar, 73 win rate in 15 picks, and I believe so far in Season 14, 4 picks, 100% win rate.
And it's really poetic how RQ lost it in the ton in Season 8. Chorizo for Raga Armor done, and it's Dyron with a Raging Sandstorm. Good Avatar to escape. Chorizo very low! Enoch with the I'm offended! Getting 3, and now it's just K's. To try to tank Tsutsujin's damage, to try to tank everything. RRQ looking to end the game quicker than they did in game number 1. Oh, Baster in the bottom lane taken down. A Crab Claw Cannon onto K's. Dyron zoning him. No minions, but there is a wave in the mid lane.
The shades of Keyboy and Sans. K's gonna push them down by Skylar, and this is it. RRQ takes the game away, takes the match away from Dewa United. Insane.
What did we just witness? It was looking so much more competitive, so much closer for Dewa, until it wasn't. What is going on? The macro gameplay, the individual outplays that